Hello everyone and welcome again to my channel. I have another figure unboxing review for you. This time we're going to be looking at General Grievous 6-scale figure from Sideshow Collectible. This is a limited edition because they only made so many pieces. I believe this is the second run of figures. They released this figure a few years back and they went back to it and they re-released it. I believe this is version 2. I'm not sure how to tell. If you guys know, let me know in the comments. But as you can see, the camera is wider than usually because this is a very, very tall box. Let's see, about almost 20 inches long. Yes, well actually it's 19, a little bit over 19. We look through the box, we see a picture of course, the actual figure of General Grievous with the cape and crouch it down a little bit, and 6 scale by Sideshow Collectibles. On the back, I love when they do this. They put a picture of the figure with some lighting, and the lighting makes it look very neat, make you look forward to the figure itself. And at the bottom, of course, Star Wars. This is before, I think this is pre-Disney, because I do not see the Disney logo on it. Alrighty. As we open the box, we have something different that I haven't seen before. You have on this side, we have the accessories, the cape, and everything on inside of it. I think it's attached to the top of the box. I'm gonna have to figure out how to take that out. And then on this one, you have a picture of General Grievous 6 scale figure, like your regular inserts. Set that to the side. We have a foam padding, and inside of it, Mr. General Grievous himself with the extra hands. Let's take him out and take a closer look first and see. Alrighty, this is Mr. General Grievous himself on the camera. If you guys didn't see, the foam padding was keeping me from getting the figure itself, and I don't know what to expect, so I was kind of being very careful about it. And his left arm popped off the socket, but unfortunately it just pops right back in, and no big deal to it. Let's look at this his face. We can articulate, I think. Yep, the face articulates up to reveal something. Oh, it's magnetic. It comes right off. I wonder what's... Is there a replacement? I'm not sure. There is no battle damage or nothing that I know of, so I don't know why this face plate will come off. It's very, like I said, it's very, very tall figure at the moment. It looks neat. I like it. It kind of, the arms stand right here. We're gonna take a closer look at that. I think there were some people that had issues because the body is too flimsy, but I don't see that the arms or anything are falling off. They just kind of stay there. So, and I usually take all the accessories and everything out and lay it on the table, and then we'll look at it. But I want to see this. We have, of course, the 2 arms, the 4 arms. After General Grievous separates its arms into 4 to hold the other lightsabers. We're gonna put that on later on and take a look at it. Okay, for the box itself, you should be able just to prop this up. I'm trying to see where's the... Okay, yeah, there it goes. One tray comes off. You have the cape itself. It's sticking out a little bit out here, and it's sticking out here a little bit. I'm not sure why. And then you get the your accessories over here with the 4 blades. That one came off. The reason why that did that, because for some reason they're magnetic, so they're trying to attach to each other. And then of course you got the base. It's a different style base. This one you can rotate it. It's really neat. I haven't seen this base before. I've seen it on a review, and I was looking forward to look through it. So this is a crotch grabber base. So basically just, you know, insert like that. Since it's a very tall figure, I'm assuming we're gonna need to use this particular one. Alright guys, here is our General Grievous with all his accessories. We have him laying on the side. We're gonna take a closer look at him in a minute. But as we already spoke about the base, rotating, and also tilts. And then you can adjust that for his height, depends how you're gonna use him. And you have his logo over his movie logo. His cape. It feels very nice, and there's the pattern, his logo on the inside of it, and on the back. It feels, I mean, on the back of it. The inside you have the pockets for the lightsabers, which that's where he's gonna be holding his lightsabers right here if you decide to do so. And it has a little clip which is gonna button in. I'm not sure I like too much about the button. If you can see the style it is, I don't know how much it's gonna last. I'm gonna try not to click it too much. I wish it was just the clip through it like that, but it's not. Instructions on that. But it's a very nice cape. You can tell there's a little older fabric, but it feels good. It has some weight to it. That way it'll flop down. There's no wires, so there's no possibility on that one. We already talked about there's the 2 arms, which basically you will just pop off. Okay, there we go. I just figured that one out. It's like a little Allen wrench looking insert, and you just basically take this whole thing off, get the whole arm. Which I took this arm off first just to check it out first. But actually you take out the whole shoulder, let's say the whole shoulder and arm, and then you would just put the other one right there. It's very tight. It's a very tight fit, which I like it, but you be careful when you're handling him because all the plates and stuff, I don't know how sturdy it is, but I'm trying to hold it from here, which there's his insides, and so I don't want to, you know, grab him from a plate. And then for the other one, see, there we go. Everything comes off to what I saw the Sideshow video. Everything comes off so you can see if you can get him battle damage or not. But just be careful when you're handling him, because I'm not sure why. So we pop, okay, sorry. We pop that back in, the chest plate. So yeah, just handle him from here. And then let me show you how tough it was just to get to that shoulder joint right there. And I twisted a little bit. You heard the little snap because I was twisting it just to get to to break away the tightness. And there you go. We have Grievous. I think I have it correctly. It's very neatly done figure. I don't know. Right now, I just I'm loving it. I have to be careful with the panels and stuff. So let's see. He's absolutely extremely tall, so that's the reason why it's been off camera. If you can see too, we got the vibra blade with some light or shocking effects. You have the metal piece inside the bar, and then on the other side the same thing. You have some I guess some electronic parts in there. I am not sure this is removable. I'm not gonna try it. Just to remove this, I don't think it goes anywhere. But why would you want to take it off? But looking at him and look at the size of the vibra blade. It's very, very tall vibra blade. On the lightsabers, we got 4 lightsabers unlit and 4 lightsabers lit up. The reason why I have them like this, because like I was saying earlier, they are magnetic. And I'm assuming yeah, exactly. His hands are magnetic too. That way they won't have to hold the lightsaber, because we have articulated fingers. I never knew he does that. Okay. Let's get the 3. So that's the reason why they're magnetic. So that way he can hold the lightsaber without having to tighten the grip, because his fingers are very, look at that. There's articulation on the fingers itself. Just this part right here, not the whole finger. So let's take a look at a little bit at the lightsabers. I'm not sure whose lightsaber these are, but they are very chromed, clean painted. There's no much of weathering or scratching on it. They're still pretty neat. I like them. It's the other ones. And we're gonna try to see if we can put the unlit, the lit saber blade in here. We're gonna try that, because we can mix and match. But yeah, there's pretty neat lightsabers, unique. Again, not sure whose they are, what Jedi he killed to get those lightsabers. One of the pre-lit. And in this case, you have 2 green ones and 2 blue ones. There's kind of like pale green. Yep, exactly. We can take that off, and then let's try to see if we can place it on the unlit one. Yep, there you go. It fits, so they're mix and match. That's amazing. I was worried because on the website it says you have 4 and 4, and I wasn't sure if we would be able to do this. Just for the sake of keeping track of everything, I'm going to put it back on the lightsaber it belonged to. There he goes. That the green one. See, there you go. I put it this way because they wanted to attract to each other. We have another one right here. They're almost similar to each other, but this one, let's see, are they the same? Yeah, they're the same lightsabers. So you get a set of the same ones. Let's see. Let me match each one. So these match these, and then we have this one with the gold. Sorry. And then this one. Yep, it's exactly this one. So that goes together. It's the same lightsaber. And then you have this one and that one. Same lightsaber. Okay, so we get a set of 4. This is the same lightsaber right there. And then this lightsaber and this one. Exactly the same. Which once is on the cape itself, you're not going to tell the difference, but you know, there's 4 lightsabers times 2. And last but not least, we get his blaster. There's no movable parts that I can see. There's no weathering on it, and it has like a brownish copper tint to it. I'm not sure in the movie what it looked like, but that's your detailed blaster. That's the one actually Obi-Wan uses to kill him, isn't it? Pretty neat blaster, not much to it. Alrighty, we're going to take a closer look at General Grievous itself. I'm going to lower the camera, that way I can get a better angle, and we'll be right back. Okay guys, for General Clanker himself, he's extremely tall dude, man. He's very, very tall. We have 17.5 inches maybe, 5.5 feet tall. Yeah, he's a very, very tall guy. I was looking at Sideshow Collectibles video about the articulation of this figure, because there's so much going on in here that I had to get a professional's opinion. So basically, let's start with the legs. The legs will bend almost all the way up. Let's get the arms out of the way. We have a rotating, I don't know, ankle, I guess we will say. It also, it says strategically placed, you can also, let's see, hold on. Let's go up like that. And I'm learning this as I go, so please bear with me. You have a rotating feet, rotating, I don't know, top part of it. Say rotate separate. It's kind of hard to do it with one hand. There we go. Rotate separate. The ball joint, it let you move Grievous's feet. There's on a ratchet, and also the feet move too. I have the hardest times. I don't know if you saw it on my video when I was unboxing. This will move too. I guess it was really tight at the beginning, and I couldn't move it. And I thought it was broke, but no, they finally got the angle for the feet itself. The legs will rotate up, and you can see it's very, very sturdy. And go out a little bit there. You have, of course, there we go. And don't worry about it, because these have the little pegs right there, which you have the little holes. So if you know which way it goes, you just match that to the hole and put it right back in. It's just very, I don't know. There you go. It's very hard to do everything in camera. There's the other panel coming off. I guess that's what people were complaining about. But it's a good thing that let me tell you something. It's a good thing that the panels come off, because if not, you will have a figure that will be broken like all the time. So be careful when you're handling him, which way you handle him. There's an angle that I'm putting the plate, so be careful with that. The arms, you got a bent, the rotate, oh my god, it's hard to do with one hand. This rotate too to bring in is on a little ratchet, so I'm not going to push it too much. And then you have the fingers, of course, they will open up. 2 going forward, 1 going back. I guess that's the thumb, and that's it too. To put the lightsaber there, we already talked about the lightsabers are magnetic, so they will hold there. If you close the fist, it's gonna hold the lightsabers in place, so they won't tilt like it just did. All right. Okay, we had the neck moves back and forth. You can tilt it to give some range of motion. Let me bring him down. Of course, you can make him sit down if you want to. But yeah, neck goes. This part moves too freely. You can make him turn. And this part is a little loose, like I said on the video, just to give him some range of motion if you want to look up or down. Again, I'm not sure. I think there was one that was battle damaged. I think burned up. So because this one has a magnet in there and a magnet in here. So to change the faceplate, I will look online to see if I can find one. And that's your general Grievous articulation. He is standing on my bed because I had to use the cardboard to put on the back because it's so very tall, and it barely fits on the frame of the picture of the video. But yeah, that's your Grievous. Of course, you have the other hands, since they're not split up. Oh yeah, and all the panels too, they do move to give a little range of motions. They rotate here too. And also, there's a feature that I have not that's done on those because the arms are already attached to it. You can move it and then twist it, so you can give the motion for the rotating, I guess, elbows. And then on these, since there's 3 and 3, the arms are already put together. You have the 6 fingers, or 5 fingers and a thumb. This one opens up, back and forth on this side. These go up, and then this one too, go that way. That's for the arms. I kind of like the one with all the fingers, but I like when he has all arms separated. Let me get some few poses, and then we'll talk about the figure in a minute. Yes, and I forgot another thing before we go anywhere. The cape itself. I was telling you about the little clip that goes in it. What I found out, which is very good because I hate using the little clip because I don't want it to get messed up. There's a piece right here, the little metal hoop, and remember we had the little latch. You can actually latch it through there, and you don't have to clip it if you don't want to, and possibly mess up the little clip, and then you have to get a replacement. But that's basically how you attach the cape on him. Again, there's no wire on the cape itself, so you're gonna have to post them, but there's so many joints and parts sticking out, so you can actually have him, holding the cape like that. Right now it's holding over one of the elbows of the arms, and then the ones on the back is holding the cape back. So that's basically how we would do the cape itself. And on the front of the cape, it has the little clippy right here on the front. So it looks pretty neat. You can tell it's an older figure, but it still holds up. And now that I have him, I can't wait to get some clankers. Okay guys, and here it is, Mr. Clanker himself, and one of the poses. Before we do anything, I'm gonna let you know, I was looking around and I found out a finger. The finger right here. And I said, where does that finger come from? What happened? And I did find the peg. Thank God the peg over here is magnetic. So what happened, and I tried to focus, but what happened was that one of the fingers came off on his, his right hand? Yeah, his right hand. Okay, right here, and you can see it. I'm going to try to do this best I can. Trying to focus in there. There you go. I don't know if you guys see that there. What this does is that fits over that. Like that. And then the peg goes in there and holds it. I'm not sure why it came off. But yeah, that's one of the things probably have to look up for when you are unboxing your Grievous. Just make sure. Like I said, everything seems to be very loose and flimsy, but I think it's a little bit on purpose for the figure not to break. But then you get things like this. So when you're posing him, like I'm always trying to look to see if I'm going to break him, if I'm going to hurt him, if I'm going to do something. So I was very, very careful. As you can see the toes moving too, and everything moves. When you move something, the whole body just shakes and moves. But overall, I love the figure. It's just not very sturdy. He holds up on his own. You can stand him up. Everything is fine. But when you're moving something, you can see that he's going to be moving around a lot. And I'm always worried that I'm going to break something on him. But I did put the lightsabers in here inside to show you what it looks like. They do try to attract to each other because they're magnetic. That way the hands can hold them. But you can see the arms and stuff. They will hold up. The arms are not falling off. I saw a lot of people talking about the arms. They kept falling off on their figures. Mine, they are not. They really don't go anywhere. If you can see, I'm not even holding him. It's not sliding down. So also, we do the free camera. The crotch grabber actually fits perfectly in between his legs over there. That's where he grabs onto it. So once you raise this up and the V starts opening up a little bit, it fits perfectly in there. So don't get the figure. The base, I like that it's not a big clunky base, but it's also kind of like, it's weird because he won't stand on the base. He'll be off of it. Even if you twist it around, his legs still won't fit on it. But you can always, again, you can always angle it and play with it. Just a quick comparison just to let you know. I know there's no many Star Wars figures at the moment in here because this is the latest ones that I had reviewed. But you can see how he stands out over the other ones. He is crouching down, and you can see the Superman from the show and the Back to the Future and even Jabba the Hutt, how much taller he is, but how good he looks on within the rest of the figures themselves. And he looks amazing with them not being Star Wars. So on your display, he really does stands out, and he's a really good figure. It's just all the issues we've been talking about. That's the problem about him trying to get him post and panels falling off and you know, being a pain in the butt to work with. Okay guys, I did the one more post on him, tried to get him on a stance. Honest opinion on this one, like I always do, this was some weird unboxing of this figure. Very, very weird. It was awkward. I could not get things to get in place. Things kept popping off. You can sew it. I'm gonna try to edit this video least possible so you can see everything what was going on when I was trying to post them and stuff. The arms and everything is holding off, but every time I touch him, one of the plates wants to fall off or another one moves out of the way. You saw my finger, well, his finger, one of my fingers on my figure came off. I got him on a Ziploc bag. I'm gonna try to get reattached. It should be simple, but it should not be happening. I didn't even try the vibroblade yet. I think the vibroblade is amazing, but I'm probably gonna try that a little later to have him. But you know what? Let me do it right now, right quick, on camera, a change of the weapons and show you what I'm talking about, hopefully. And that's the one that's missing the finger. Hopefully you can see what I'm talking about. It's not very easy to move this guy. And there he goes. He's trying to move off the bed. See what he does? And there he goes. And he goes down. It's very tricky to be moving him because there's so many parts that are moving around and keeping him from being still. Once you get him, he's a nice, very nice figure. I love the look of him. I love what they achieved with him. But in the same token, he's very aggravating. And that's me trying not to mess him up too much. He's always crouching, so I try to get his back crouching forward. And there you go. That's the stuff I'm trying to get through with him every time you're gonna post him. Yes, it is on the bed and stuff, but it's on the stand, so it's not also just the bed. I did it on the table, and it was still giving me a really hard trouble just to get him posed. He seems to be trying to fall off. But yeah, hopefully Hot Toys will come out with a better one. Maybe Sideshow will get their stuff together and give us a better Grievous. Quality wise, that's the issues that I have. I have the problems with him trying to not to be too sturdy. There we go. But as a figure itself, as a detailed figure, he's amazing. He looks really good. Once you get him posed where you need him to be, I think this figure is amazing. So we put this forward a little bit. If we do the base forward, he will crouch a little bit more and maybe give you some more support like that. I'm not sure. It's all up to you guys what you want to do with him. So, but yeah, that's our figure, our honest opinion on this figure. Well, it's not always good things. I try to tell you exactly what I think, and this is what I'm thinking of. It's a pain in the butt to pose, it's a pain in the butt to move, but once you got him where you want him, he is amazing. And you can see that he looks awesome. And I show you, he's still on the bed and still holding off. But that's what I was talking about the when you saw me unboxing and moving him, the panels kept popping off, and I was trying to figure out where to put him. So, but yeah, I hope you guys liked it, and make sure to leave a comment below. See what do you think, if you have this figure, or if you're gonna get it after this review or not. Let me know your thoughts. I'm glad that I have this figure because there's no a General Grievous figure better out there. On the Hot Toys Sideshow side, might be other ones. And like I said, once you get him placed, he looks amazing. The detailing on him is awesome. You can tell maybe a little bit of bottle scarring on the face itself, a little bit of weathering. Let me give you a close-up of the face himself. See if we can get it. And because I don't think we did that before. Just move the light on this side. And you can see him, there's a little grime, a little dirt, the scratch, you can see his eyes in there. On his chest himself, you can see his organs from previous life. And like on this his legs, you know, there's scratches. You can see the metal where it's scraping off. Some dirt over there. I mean, the figure's very well done. It's just, I don't know how they could done better without having so many pieces falling off. And I think it's most of it's on purpose, because if not, something will break. And then it's going to be a big issue just to get it fixed. Well, yeah, guys, that was my review. I got some more coming for you. And make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe. We're not talking about like or dislike the figure. We're talking about if you like the review and what has been done, what I have said to the figure, what could have been different. So let me know what you think. And make sure you subscribe so that way you know when I'm going live with more videos. And I hope you like this one. I will try to edit the least possible so that way you can see all the troubles that I had. And I will see you on the next one. Just stay tuned. Thank you so much.